Asemahle, but everybody calls me Mahle, and welcome to my channel. I am so excited. So I wanted to talk about worship and what worship is and how to worship God. So stay tuned. So throughout my journey as a Christian, one of the things that people talk about is worship and how to worship God. And I was thinking to myself, okay, Lord, how should I personally worship you? And what is worship to you? So the right man, because I hear people saying this is how you should worship God, but I wanted to find out for myself, what is worship? So one of the things God gave me was worship is what we are created originally for before our purposes. Because okay, Lord, what do you want me to do? Why did you put me on earth? You've given me a purpose. So we always pursue what our purposes are, but God put it in my heart, and through watching a few other videos as well, I confirm a lot about we are created first for worship than for purpose. When he created Adam, he created him to worship him, and then he gave him a purpose to do things. So worship is singing, worship is dancing, worship is just giving praise to God in different forms. Some people use poetry, some people use drama, some people are playing an instrument, they give praise to God. But the most important one that I think we all need to adapt, well, it works for me, and that's how I understand it, is that worship is how we live our lives. Worship is the words that come out of my mouth, they must give glory to God. What I choose to watch must give glory to God. So if I'm created first to worship him, then everything about me, my soul, my hopes, my desires, my emotions should worship God. Where I walk should worship God. My mind and the things that I consume myself with, they should give glory and praise to God. So worship is more than just the physical act of dancing and singing, but most importantly about what's in the heart, our true nature of worship and praise through how we choose to live our lives. One of the other things that God was teaching me about worship was obedience is a form of worship to him. Because when you're obeying God, you're listening to him. That's obedience. That gives him praise, because by listening to him, you're cutting off everything else, and you're also saying that he's priority and he's God, and that's a form of worship. So when you're being obedient and God says, hey Martha, go hug that person, call this person, whatever it is that God is telling you to do, and you do it, that's a form of praise, and that's a form of worship, because you're acknowledging him as God, and you're choosing to follow what he's saying you must do. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys, because it's really helped me throughout my journey, and in my quiet time, in my work, at home, all these things about worship that I've shared have helped me get closer and closer to God. Because when you understand what worship is, and that worship is not something necessarily external, but how your heart is, and living what your heart is feeling and your heart is saying to you, then you know that you can worship God anywhere, and you know that your actions can worship God. So you're mindful of certain things that you do, where you go, what you say. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and this was great. I'm new to YouTube, so this is nerve-wracking, but it's really good, and I feel so happy and I feel so excited. So please like and subscribe, and subscribe, not really sure, but please like and subscribe to my channel, and let's have fun and let's go on this journey together. I was here on YouTube, and tell them they must come and watch the videos that I have. Mwah, mwah. Love you lots.